What's up, the Comic Coalition here for a very special video for you guys today. Now, I got a package today. I wasn't expecting it to get here today. I haven't been tracking it. It was something I pre-ordered close to a year ago, and it finally just now got here. And of course, what I'm talking about is my very own, very first ever Hot Toy figure. You heard that right. Been collecting toys and action figures for years. You all watch my videos or you follow me on Instagram. You see how many figures I collect. You see all the toys I get, but you've never seen me pick up a Hot Toy. Why is that? I'm not sure. Maybe because they're really freaking expensive, and because nowhere around me really carries Hot Toys, and I'm one of those people that likes to buy things in person. You know, like before I pull the trigger on something, it's usually going to be in person. I don't order many figures online. So I believe if we had more Hot Toys readily available from me, like in around my area, I probably would own one by now. But because I don't, it took me a long time to finally get my first one. But nevertheless, go ahead and take it out the box so you can see which one it is. And my first ever Hot Toys figure of all time is the Kenner Boba Fett. Looks like an amazing figure. I'm loving the retro Kenner packaging. I say it in every video. I feel like on every action figure I buy, I'm a sucker for packaging. I'm getting tired of saying it, but yeah. Decided to pull the trigger on this one. For one, I love Boba Fett. The original first like Hot Toy I ever looked at was a Boba Fett figure, and I always wanted it, but never got around to picking it up. I saw this. I love the colorways on it because it's like a retro Kenner action figure colorway. So the colors really pop. They're kind of bright. And I figured it would just look amazing on the shelf. And not only will it symbolize Boba Fett for me, but it will also symbolize Kenner and the retro toys. So I just thought it was cool to see where we've come. Think of like your retro Kenner Boba Fett figure in your hand and see how far we've come with action figure collecting. Like, it's crazy how detailed things have become over the years. But we're gonna take this guy out of the box. As nice as this packaging is, and as tempted as I am to just leave him in this nice, beautiful packaging and put him somewhere and display him, I gotta open him. I gotta smell him. We gotta do what we gotta do. So without further ado, I'm gonna give you a quick look at the side of the packaging. Get a close-up right here on the back. Take another look at this side panel right here. Take a long, hard look at it, because the next time you see this figure, it's gonna be unboxed. Fig sniffs. All right, so now that we got the fig sniffs out of the way, let me just tell you right now, he smelled good and he smelled expensive. Yeah, you can still smell him from here. Man, oh man, look at this figure, bro. You know what? I'm gonna try my best not to get into these too much, because it's an expensive habit, and I can honestly tell you that I cannot afford it. But just look at the size of this figure. I gotta get all this plastic off of him so he can look how he's supposed to look. I mean, the details on this figure are just out of this world. Look at his little boots. You do not want to get curb stomped by those. I'm loving the matte finish on the paint job here. It's got like a matte finish on the paint job. The colors really pop. The gray is really like that old school action figure gray that you would get from your Boba Fett figures. The green, like I said, is a matted green. The yellows, look at the yellows. They're really colorful yellows. The reds are really popping reds. Everything about this figure so far I'm enjoying, especially just the colors. So the figure doesn't just come by itself, of course. It does come with a few accessories. For one, it comes with this rifle. It's a beautiful rifle. I can't remember the name of the gun. I know you Star Wars fans out there are gonna kill me because I can't necessarily remember the names of the guns, but trust me, I used to have them all down pat, especially when I was playing Star Wars Battlefront. But he also comes with this pistol. And of course, what's Boba Fett without the jetpack? Nice gray matte finish here on the paint job. Nice popping red right here for the rocket. Like I said, it reminds you just of the colors that you would get on the old school retro figures. These are articulated, they move around as well. Comes with these little things to put in his leg pockets. And comes with a little stand. This is my first hot toy. I don't know exactly how it works, but I believe it goes right there in the balls. So yeah, we're gonna break down this figure. We're gonna give you a better look at, you know, some of the articulation, put him in a few poses and stuff, but that's generally what he came with. Now let's do a little bit of a deeper dive into this figure. Now the jetpack is magnetized, but it also comes with these little hooks, as you see right here. So you hook it on the back, which I might actually do off video because it might take a second to get it down pat. But once you hook it on the back, there is a magnet there that holds it in place as well. All right, so we have the backpack attached, and I gotta be completely honest, it was a pain in the behind. Now it's straps and it's also magnetized. I feel like for the price range of the figure, they probably could have figured out a way just to make it magnetized so you didn't really have to deal with the straps, but I got it on. I'm pretty sure someone with fingers who aren't as fat as mine would have had an easier job putting it on, but I got the backpack on and it looks amazing on the figure, as you can see. So now all that's left is to try to figure out some poses for him. But beforehand, I think I'm gonna take him outside, give you a better look at his paint job outside, like under the sunlight, so you can get a good idea of the color scheme of this figure, because I'm not sure exactly how he looks inside as opposed to outside. Just to give you an up close and better look at his paint job, as you can see, he has the damage to his armor in certain areas. Get close up on the details in there. It's an amazing figure for sure. Yeah, we're gonna try to get him in a few poses and show him off to you guys a little bit more. So as you can see, I just have him in a basic pose right here. I do this kind of basic pose with a lot of my figures, especially ones that come with like little pistols, because it's kind of like, you know, that crouching pose when you're kind of sneak around a corner or something like that. So I always like to hit that little pose. Now, one thing I noticed about these figures, Hot Toys figures, this is my first time actually holding one of these figures in hand and actually seeing the articulation. And the articulation, for those of you who do not own one of these figures, is different than that of a Marvel Legend or SH Figure Arts or any other figure that I own just in general. Like the movements are more fluid, and it's just different than like the articulated joints and things that you would see in the other type of action figures. So thought that was pretty dope. Now here I have him in just another basic pose. Now if you really want to see some cool posing and you really want to see me break down what kind of articulation I can get out of this guy, and you know, all the cool poses I can put him in, then you might want to follow me on Instagram at FigSniffs, FigSniffs. because I'll be taking a lot of toy photography with this guy. But yeah, as you can see, we have a different weapon in his hand. Got him in a basic pose, and I think it's very worth noting that the cape is articulated in a way as well, because it's a wire in the cape, so you could definitely get a lot of different looks just from the cape in general. So all in all, I am very, very pleased with my first Hot Toys purchase. They're expensive figures. I already collect a lot of stuff, but after unboxing this guy and holding him in my hands and messing around with him, there's no way on earth that I'll only be able to have one of these. I'm gonna have to get more. I'm already eyeing the Captain America, but as far as this figure goes, I'm really happy with it. It wasn't until I actually took it outside in between these clips and actually took a couple of pictures of it that I really fully started to appreciate it. Seeing how it shows up on camera, for those of you who take pictures and stuff like that, I'm not sure how it translates to video, but seeing how it translates to camera on photo, like for toy photography, it just looks so real and fluent. You see no joints, you see no hinges, nothing. It just looks so lifelike on camera, so I'm really, really happy about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me unbox my first Hot Toys as much as I enjoyed unboxing my first Hot Toys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that like button. I'm going to have a lot of toy hunts coming up soon, and who knows, I might even have another Hot Toys on the way. Stay tuned. As always, you have a good day, YouTube.